Hey, hey, hey! Playing some Killing Floor 2 right now on the Black Forest map on Suicidal. Gonna be playing medium length. My banner's all tricked out with this little red headband, some shades. He looks like a goddamn hooligan. Gonna be playing Gunslinger. I don't actually have it leveled up very much, so all I've got is Shoot and Scoot, which is the movement ADS speed, and less head bob, or something like that. Anyway. Man, this most recent update, I've been loving it. Gunslinger, the two maps, the Patriarch. It's all good, all good. I think one of the reasons why I actually ended up liking Gunslinger so much was, well, actually two things. One, I love pistols. I really do. If you guys know me, I really like my handguns. I don't know why, I just do. Handguns and shotguns. Like, in video games and IRL. And the second reason why Gunslinger is so great is because of that right there. Headshots. One thing that the second game did right that I didn't really like from the first game of Killing Floor is popping heads. In this game, they made it so satisfying. The sound it makes, the visuals you get. It's just glorious. That's one of the reasons why I ended up liking Commando from this game, whereas I didn't like it from the first game. You know, in the first game, it just really wasn't satisfying. It felt like the gameplay was pretty dull. But with this, I just love it. Ah! That shit. Oh my god, they break the little trees. They're so strong. They're like lumberjacks. My aim is so bad. Okay. Always gotta check my front, make sure I don't run into any trees or anything and get stuck. Because that actually happens quite a bit. Hey, level 8. Nice. It's not the last one. No, I still got 14 more. Where are they at? Ooh, this map. This map makes it a little bit difficult to line up easy headshots. I'm gonna go this way, actually. Ah! Tom Banner is my favorite character. I don't really like that new one that they added. I mean, he's okay, but Banner, man, I love him.
That's nearly all of them.
So I know for me, I really like Gunslinger, but for a lot of people, I've actually found it to be split. You know, some people will really like Gunslinger, some people will really dislike Gunslinger. And I know a lot of people are saying that, you know, why even have Gunslinger when we have Commando? You know, these two perks, they seem to overlap pretty hard. Look at that, eyeballs and brains. That's glorious. And rightly so. I mean, at least from my experience, my short experience playing it, because, you know, I haven't actually played this all that much yet. It really does seem like Gunslinger is another class that's really good for just taking out trash mobs. But, you know, a lot of people make the argument, isn't Commando just outright better? There's assault rifles, you have more ammo, it's easier to aim with. The pistols in this game right now, at least at this level, have a lot of recoil, so they're fairly difficult to use. And they also have large magazines, the assault rifles. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's too early to say, but I feel like Gunslinger does have a few things going for it that'll make it at least a contender to be used later on, maybe, you know, for like 6-man suicidals, maybe even Helen. I don't know. I don't care too much for meta, I just want to use what's fun, right? I'll just fill up on that for now. But one of the things I feel like that'll really help Gunslinger in the end is his passive movement speed. That passive movement speed is glorious, especially on Medic. So having that will help with his survivability. I mean, just the ability to kite around, get out of hairy situations, stuff like that. It'll be very nice for things like that. And what else is there? I think one of the odd passes that you get with Gunslinger is bullet resistance. I think the only thing that applies to is the Patriarch and Hans at the moment. I don't know. Maybe they'll introduce something that has, you know, guns and bullet damage. Who knows? I don't know. But I guess, you know, that's a plus for Gunslinger too. You're a bit more tanky when it comes to the boss. Or boss round, rather. Ouch. Stop it.
Just disappeared.
Well, I know you're still there, but I can't see you. Right?
I can't see her yet.
Nah, fuck it. I'll just keep running. Never stop! Always on the move. Actually, I am kiting around a lot right now, but there is one spot on this map that I tried a bit earlier that I would like to give a go and camp there. At least, it doesn't seem like a good spot if you actually had, like, you know, a 6-man party playing Suicidal or Pyre, but right now, for solo, I think it might be feasible, so I'd give it a go. And if you guys are wondering why I'm melee, it's because I can hit the, or I can cancel the reload animation by half the time. That running and shooting backwards is so glorious. I kind of wish there was a weapon kind of like the M9 for the Gunslinger. So far, all of the weapons have a lot of recoil. And this is the spot I was talking about. You can kind of just sit here and shoot stuff. Whoop. One of the things that pistols have going for it is penetration, that I noticed. With the 1911 and up, it actually has the capability of penetrating multiple Zeds. So one shot could kill, you know, potentially 3, 4, maybe even more. At least that's what I've noticed so far. I don't actually know how prominent it is. But it seems interesting in terms of this perk, you know? Like, they gave you mobility passives, and they also gave you a skill, the one I'm using right now, that allows you to move faster when ADS, so it just really seems like they've been gearing this perk for mobility, right? But then they gave the pistols penetration too, so if you really wanted to, you could probably hold down a spot and camp with your teammates and still be fairly effective, because, you know, you'll be saving shots every now and then and just be doing a lot more damage than you normally would. So I think that's pretty cool. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how Gunslinger plays out for higher level play later on. I mean, right now I am playing solo, and it's because, well, I'm actually uploading something on YouTube, so my internet is pretty bad, and I don't really want to go hop into a game and have my internet be absolute crap and not hit anything. Ouch. That's something that this game does pretty damn well, in my opinion. Scaling the difficulty for solo play. Like, they make, you know, they have a lot less Zeds, they have a lot less health, and you have the ability to heal yourself for a lot more. I guess some people might say it's a little too easy, but I mean, for me, I highly appreciate something like that when I want to play alone, which is actually quite frequent, despite this being a co-op game.
Make for the pod and gear up.
Alrighty. Let's see, what shall I do? Someone is sending me links. I don't want to click on links.
Glad you made it back. Don't bleed on anything.
I kind of want to buy...
Final choices, people.
I'll just buy that.
Enemies on the scope.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just top off too. Ooh, glorious. I'm gonna go give that spot a go. See if I can camp there. If I can find it.
Hurry up.
So one of the interesting things about this perk is that usually in Killing Floor, what you want to do is try to get your highest tier weapon as, you know, as soon as possible. And with Gunslinger, you can get half of that. I have one 500 Magnum, and, you know, your highest tier would be 2 of those. Did I miss it? Oh yeah, it's up here. So I think that's an interesting mechanic, at least a little bit different than, you know, most of the perks so far. Alright, let's see how holding out here. This would probably work better if I had a weapon that penetrates more, like the 1911. Should probably also kill them while they're far away, so it gives me ample time to reload and stuff. Oh my god, that knockback on this thing is glorious. Alright, looks like it's time for me to GTFO. Ah, I'm wasting my bullets. I should really be using this for not trash. Just save it up for the sirens and the husks and maybe even bloats. Getting stuck on trees is quite lethal. I really do enjoy this map. The varied, actually no, yes, varied. The varied terrain is incredibly interesting. It makes the gameplay very, very diverse. And, you know, you're never gonna be fighting in the same spot. You know, this place is different from that place over there. And so, you really gotta watch your back, your front. You really gotta watch everything. Oh my god. They're so fast.
Nice work. We can reopen the trader pod soon.
And another thing that's really nice about this map is actually the dynamic lighting change. I really didn't notice it at first until I played this more and I realized, wait, how come it's nighttime now? This map just gets darker and spookier. And it really gets intense in the later rounds, especially when you're fighting like flesh pounds and skrakes and stuff. It's downright scary. I like that. I like that a lot. And this map, it's just glorious. I really like this a lot more than the farmhouse one. I mean, running around, it's super satisfying. Staying over here too in this area, kiting them around, lining up headshots, not bad.
That was the last one.
Not to mention, it's incredibly visually appealing, too. I mean, it's just a very pretty looking map. It really does feel like you're running through a mountainside.
Bring up the trading controls and
Let's see. I think what I want... Ooh. I think what I want is...
More Zeds on the way. Start to wrap things up, as they say.
Fill up on that, fill up on that. I'm not gonna get a flesh pound yet. I will get a scrake, though. Should I bother? I'll bother. There we go.
All manner of surprise.
Time's almost up.